nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I made these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. So help me God. You are welcome to the profession.
Sure. For they are jolly good fellow. For they are jolly good fellow. For they are jolly good fellow. I say all of them. I say all of the shot. Hooray! I say all of us. Hooray! For they are jolly good fellow. For they are jolly good fellow. For they are jolly good fellow. I say all of us.
Thank you, and congratulations to all inductees, the newest doctors in Nigeria. Welcome. May I, at this juncture, can we please remain seated in our respective places? The oath taken will now be affirmed. The next item is the affirmation of the pledge that you've just taken. And that will be done and led by the head of registration department of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Henry Okokeye. Can we please be seated?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I urge the inductees to remain standing. The last dance you did was illegal. You just passed through the first stage. You see how to affirm the oath you have taken, and you have a pledge form that you will fill and sign. You have not done that, and you are celebrating and embracing people. You might even have to write an exam again today. So the next stage here is affirmation of the pledge you have taken. The essence of this is to make you understand and agree with us that if you are found wanting in acts of malpractice or negligence, that you agree to be investigated and, if possible, be sanctioned. That is the essence. You have been told that they have organs of counsel, 2 of them that will investigate you. That's why we have to go through this process. Now, this stage, the usual process is that you file out one by one and put your hand on a book that you believe in, either the Quran or the Bible. But with the advent of the global challenge that we had, COVID, we no more file out to do that to reduce risks. So you will still lift your hand up, pointing to God as a witness, and with your heart, you will touch that book that you believe in the spirit. You will touch it in the spirit. And he will say again, with a very loud voice, I, Dr. So and so, affirm to the pledge I've just made. So help me God. Congratulations again. That is verse 2. Still remain standing. You have been told before to fill the forms, the pledge form that you have, and you will submit them with a copy of the letter, the success letter. It will be in your file. The next day you may see it. I pray that you don't see it again. If you will see it, it's on the day of your trial, on the tribunal or on the panel. So I pray you don't see it. Just fill it well and sign it. You'll be shocked to see that you actually agree with us that we can try you when you are wrong. So, now your licenses and professional certificates will be sent to you for tomorrow on the portal. The way you received your induction cards to come for this induction, the way you registered for yourself for this induction, that way, go back to that page and check for tomorrow. You'll begin to see your professional registration certificates. Now, I would briefly like to see whether you mean what you said with the pledge that you took, that you will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. Doctors are grateful people, very appreciative. So today, we want to see whether you will truly be a doctor that is grateful and has gratitude. And there is a traditional bow, 3 of them, that we will take very briefly now. The first one, the first bow, will be to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, for the enabling laws through the National Assembly and other relevant bodies that was made to accept you, to receive you from wherever you have studied to come and practice medicine in Nigeria. It is not everywhere that you go after the study that you are able to come back easily and the system absorbs you. It's so simple a system. Write an exam, you pass an exam, you just have license and you're practicing. It's a country, a breakthrough for a country. And it's a source of regulation for that to happen. So, at the count of 3, you are going to give a good bow, and we will plead with our chairman of this occasion and the chairman of council to please I'm Elena. So I've been told that the Minister of Health is in attendance, the representative, that is the appropriate person to represent the President of the country to take that bow. So I will plead with Dr. David Atuwo, please, to rise up to receive the bow of the Minister. At the count of 3, you will give a very good bow. If you don't know how to bow, I can get a Yoruba man to show you how to bow. And bow and remain bowing until the minister is happy and satisfied that you have given him a bow. So at the count of 3, let's give a very good bow. I'm not saying you bowing. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. You are not bowing, you are still standing. You are standing. You may rise. Thank you, Honorable Minister. The Honorable Minister was very generous to allow you to stand. You didn't bow well. We don't bow like that in Nigeria here. I know some of you are sagging your trousers. That's why you don't bow well. And your skirts are too short. The next bow is to the teachers of medicine. You were too difficult to train. When I look at your hairstyles and your faces, I know what you would have become if you're not in medical school. Perhaps some of you would have been very beautiful fashion designers or hairdressers, but or shoemakers even, iron benders. I see some chairs hanging. But teachers took pains to teach you the skill of practice. How to palpate, how to percuss. And we're even using it to oppress people in the city that were palpated. Even though it means nothing. They don't know what you're talking about. So, and we're going to plead with the chairman of council and the chairman of this occasion to please rise to receive this bow. While you will bow very well, let me remind you how terrible some of us were. I was like you at the time. When you are asked to examine the precordium, some of you carry leg. You go and look for the precordium on the legs. But they're not angry with you. They continue to teach you, to train you until you get it right. So for all the pains they took in training you, at the count of 3, I'd like you to give a very good bow. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Are they bowing or they're standing? Are they bowing? You may rise. Rise. And now the final bow is to a very important set of people. The one that was with you all through. When you are in your school, they are on the prayer mountain praying for you. When they receive your letter, your text messages, their heart will keep on cutting. Daddy, condition, critical. Every time, only you. Even when you came to write our exams, some of you told them that you want to buy cadaver for the exam. You are buying cadaver for the exam. They will look at you, this man, but just take, he will still give you the money. They knew you were telling lies. They knew. They just allowed you. So that's your parents and your guidance. So I would like you to turn to face them. They are behind you. They took your name to everywhere to pray for you. Some of you were misbehaving. You go to the clubhouse there to look at people dancing. You too yourself joined dance and DJ in that place. Only their prayer rescued you out of that place from Ukraine. So at the count of 3, I'd like you to give them a very good bow to show your appreciation. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Are they bowing very well, parents? You may rise. Remain there. Remain there. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor today to present to you the youngest doctors in the world. Now, congratulations. You may please be seated.
May I remind you all once again that you need to acknowledge the letter affirming your examination results, and then your oath forms. Ensure you fill them appropriately, sign, and then submit before you leave. That is the foundation for your file with the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. Without wasting much of our time, as I can see that our time is fast spent, We now take the vote of thanks. No, it's not 2023 yet. It's not yet time for election. The head of departments of investigation of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Enejo Abdul, is here to give the vote of thanks. Please put your hands together for him. If you know you don't want to see him once again.
Thank you, MC. I'm not head of Department of Investigation Panel. I am head of Department of Professional Discipline at the Council Secretariat. The head of professional discipline is actually the chairman of council, being the head of the tribunal. I've been asked to give the vote of thanks. The Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Joseph Ekumankama, ably represented by Dr. Atuo, David Atuo, MNI, the chairman of the occasion, Professor Abba Hassan, Waziri Mubi, OON, the Registrar of Council, my Oga, Dr. T.A.B. Sanusi, LLM, very senior members of the profession at this occasion. We always need to recognize the very senior members of the occasion at each and every occasion, whether professional or social. We have to recognize their presence. I recognize you all. Members of the high table, parents, the inductees, and the members of the Nigeria Police Band who made this occasion lively. Thank you very much. On behalf of the registrar, the management staff of council, and the staff of council as a whole, I wish to say thank you for honoring this occasion and making it a success. I wish you safe journeys back to your locations, and for the inductees, I wish you successful and prosperous life of practice as medical practitioners or dental surgeons. Thank you.
Thank you for thanking us. I've been asked also to announce that you can remain in the hall and take your pictures because of the weather condition. Also, permit me to appreciate you all for your patience. The representative of the Honorable Minister of State for Health, Dr. David Atuo, MNI, the senior technical advisor to the Honorable Minister of State for Health, as well as the technical assistant to the Honorable Minister of State for Health, Dr. Ayola Olushola. Thank you very much for coming once again. We will rise now to take the second stanza of the national anthem, which is our closing prayer, after which the national anthem will be led by the police band. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, shall we rise? And shall we remain standing until the distinguished guests exit the auditorium? Let's please remain in our respective positions until the guests on the high table exit the auditorium. So we take the national prayer on the count of 2. 1, 2. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and live in just and truth. Great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Amen. The national anthem. Thank you. Let's please remain standing as the guests exit the auditorium. Thank you very much for being a part. Thank you very much for sharing your evening with me. Once again, my name is Hamid Adediro. Please endeavor to join the social media pages of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. The Twitter handle is at MDCN Official, Instagram at Official MDCN, YouTube Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, and Facebook Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria. Thank you, congratulations once again, and do enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, congratulations to our wonderful doctors. Yes, it's dancing time. Every day by day I just develop you. Everything I do is just penetrate you. That is why I say thank you, Jehovah. See, I'm living like Jacket and Joseph for my bed too. Never forget where I come from, I forget to. No. I just want to say thank you, Jehovah. Reward your life, Father, Where are the doctors? Father, I did my lawyer. Father, where are they now? Take a look, Father, in my putting logo, man, below. I can give five for the man, he must go. See, I come from the enter street, brother, you know. A Jimmy for right down to me, see you already know. Where are the newly inducted doctors? Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Doctor, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck, my sister.